My mum is a singer and has the most wonderful voice in the world. Every night, she sings lullabies to me. I have loved singing since I was a child. My mum gave me perfect genes. My dad is a famous piano master. On her 30th birthday, our family held a grand celebration. I climbed onto the table and started singing the birthday song.
Oh my, this sound system.
His voice is like an angel.
I am proud of you, dear.
My parents hired the best musicians and vocal coaches for me. At every gathering, I would perform for the guests. Our life was perfect until one day everything changed. In 3rd grade, my father returned from a business trip with a little girl who was suffering and misfortunate.
Mo-Yang, this is your younger sister Mona. She will be living with us from now on. Can you take good care of her?
Looking at his terrified black eyes, I immediately held his hand.
Dad, I can do it.
The day Mona arrived, a dark shadow enveloped our once happy home.
You broke my heart, and now you have brought your brother's child. He cannot stay here. I will not raise a child that is not mine.
He has nowhere to go. His parents are already gone. I know you hate me now, but please don't take it out on the child.
I don't want Meng Na to hear this. I softly comfort her. Mom doesn't like Meng Na, but Dad and I both like her. When I was in 8th grade, we received terrible news. Dad was in a car accident, and he passed away. Our whole family was overcome with grief. Mom stayed in his room for several weeks. One night, while I was telling Mona a story, Mom suddenly burst in.
What are you doing? This is my daughter's room.
Mom, are you okay?
None of this is my fault. Everything that happened to us is her fault.
Mona looked at her mom in terror.
Pack your things and either go to the maid's place or the orphanage. This is your last night here.
Mona cried very hard, and I held her painfully all night. The next day, Mona was moved to the servants' quarters. I was very afraid she would be sent away, so I didn't argue with Mom. At night, I secretly brought her delicious food and helped her with her homework. But the next day, Mom wanted to handle Mona's withdrawal. You can't do this. If you make Mona withdraw from school, I will tell everyone how you treat Mona. Dad will also be disappointed in you. Mom was shocked, then angrily left. Although the situation at home isn't great, at least I still have Ah Hao. He's my boyfriend, and he's very fascinated by my voice. On Mona's 13th birthday, I secretly brought a cake into his room. After he blew out the candles, I asked him what wish he had made. He said, I don't want to see your mother again. I have never seen Mona with such an expression of hatred. His face was full of resentment. In this farce, a grand performance was about to take place. A nationally renowned music academy was searching across the country for talented students, and I was eager to be selected. But 5 days before the audition,
when I woke up, I found my throat was very sore. I couldn't even make a sound.
Your voice will recover, but you cannot sing for the next few years. If you strain your vocal cords, your singing career will be over.
I can hardly believe it. On the day of the open audition, Ah Hao and I arrived at the venue. How much I wanted to step onto that stage that belonged to me, and then suddenly they called out Meng Na's name. Wait, Meng Na.
Me hiciste sentir inseguro.
I was stunned. Her voice was unbelievably beautiful. The judges gave her a standing ovation and directly announced that Meng Na passed the selection. When everyone started to leave, I caught up with her. It was amazing. I just found out how good your voice is. Meng Na angrily shook off my arm, her eyes wide open.
Because you never asked me. Do you think you're the only one with musical talent? I was your family's maid for so many years, and I am also Dad's child.
You did nothing. What did you do besides sneaking food? It's not like that. I just wanted to make things a little better for you. I hate you. When he left, I felt my heart break. At night, Ah Hao walked me home, and suddenly a bicycle came rushing at us. I immediately pushed Ah Hao away, but he fell on the sidewalk and hit his head. I quickly called an ambulance, but Ah Hao remained unconscious. A year later, I finished high school. Meng Na entered the music academy with a full scholarship, but we never spoke again. One day, I went to the hospital to see Ah Hao. I was shocked because I saw him sit up. Ah Hao, you are awake? He gently pushed me away. It's me. I'm Meng Yao, your girlfriend.
Can you sing? I remember my girlfriend sings very well.
I used to, but then I got sick.
She often sings for me. You are not my girlfriend. Her voice isn't as hoarse as yours.
When I heard someone behind me, my blood suddenly ran cold. Darling, Can you hear my voice?
Yes, it's you.
He ran up to tightly hug Ah Hao. I suddenly lost my mind and started arguing with Meng Na. Soon, we were kicked out of the hospital. I turned around angrily and said to Meng Na, "You're finished. You've become a hateful monster. I don't even know who you are, but you are definitely not my sister." She left without a word. I walked a long way to clear my mind. When I got home, Meng Na had already gone. A year later, I went to college to study music. Although I can no longer sing, I can still play music. In the final year of university, when I left school, I picked up a newspaper. The headline read, "Billionaire to marry in 2 weeks." I walked into a cafe and was shocked to see Ah Hao kissing a blonde-haired, blue-eyed girl. That definitely wasn't Meng Na. I left. This wedding can't happen. You can't get married. Meng Na turned angrily to look at me. I ran straight over and hugged her tightly. "You're crazy." "Stay away from me." Everyone was staring at us, and Ah Hao was angrily looking at me, the uninvited guest. He dragged me into a small room. "What exactly do you want to do? You can't marry Ah Hao. He's a liar. A few days ago, I saw him kissing a girl. I swear I'm not lying. Don't marry this jerk. Why are you reminding me? You are my sister. I miss you very much."
Did so many terrible things.
And I married Ah Hao just to spite you. Are you still willing to forgive me?
He
Now
realizes
I am in
everything
how
I do.
childish everything is. I just want a place to belong. You belong to me. You are my family. I promised Dad to take good care of you. Mona finally came home with me. Among all human emotions, familial love is innate, the longest lasting and most unbreakable. Only family will truly give selflessly, help you unconditionally, feel for you, and protect you. Please be kind to your family, and don't forget to give a thumbs up.
Thanks for watching.